Now, let's talk a little bit about the Indonesian fashion scene and how many Indonesian designers are starting to get more recognition internationally.
That's right, and one of them is Lisa Ju from Bandung, West Java, whose designs were displayed at the prestigious 2023 New York Fashion Week. Let's take a look. Lisa Ju is a fashion designer from Bandung, West Java, whose work was displayed at the New York Fashion Week on Sunday, February the 12th at City Point, Brooklyn in New York City. She was also chosen as one of the top designers in the world.
Amazing. Now, during the event, she had showcased 12 couture collection called Rencem Renaissance. Rencem means glitter in Sundanese, while Renaissance is French for celebration. So both together is glitter celebrations. Love that. She chose the name to combine her background of living in Bandung with her love for French haute couture design.
So without any further ado, we are now connected with fashion designer Lisa Ju along with her PR consultant Raynald Rabindra. Hi, good afternoon, Lisa and Ray. Thank you for joining us today.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
How are you guys doing?
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to Indonesia, by the way. It seems that you're now in your studio, Lisa, and also you, Ray.
Right. So, Lisa, let's just start with you. When and how did you enter the fashion industry to get yourself started?
I'm always dreaming to be a fashion designer since I was a kid, and also I decided to go to fashion school after I graduate from high school.
Right, so you started quite early and very young, and you brought something to New York Fashion Week, and it's is that right? It's batik. So and you mentioned as well that you want to as well promote Indonesia to the world through your design. So tell us, what inspired you through that you designed this collection that you brought to New York Fashion Week?
Okay, my inspiration for New York Fashion Week is about heritage, batik especially from Jawa Barat with international look. So we decided to name this collection Rencem Rejoicence. Rencem it means berkilauan dalam bahasa Sunda, and Rejoicence it means festive in French.
Oh,
Right.
so it's like glowing.
It is glittering, glowing, and shining, just like you are, Lisa. By the way, Raynald is also here with us today as a part of Lisa's team as the public relation. So, Ray, I know it is very hard, especially, I mean, you're talking about Fashion Week, you're talking about New York Fashion Week. It is the epitome of Fashion Week across the world. So, first and foremost, how could Lisa Ju now be a part of the New York Fashion Week, especially for this season itself? You know, I'm pretty sure you play a big role on this. Share with us your journey that, you know, eventually Lisa took part of New York Fashion Week, and how does it come about since Indonesia now has been one of the prominent designers that people are looking out for?
Yeah, so Lisa got invited from the organizer. Basically, it's an official New York Fashion Week.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then from there, I think we have a lot of conversation with them, and then creation also, looking at the pieces of the dresses, and then we also do interviews by Zoom call at that time. And then once we confirm about our participation there, and they gave us the slot, and then we just do the show right after that.
No, I just want to share with you guys, because sometimes Indonesian designers or designers coming from Southeast Asia region are supported by the government. But if the committee of the Fashion Week, whether that's Paris Fashion Week or New York Fashion Week, appointed the designer itself, that is very huge. So they know Lisa's creation and designs and whatnot, and they want her to become or a part of the New York Fashion Week.
Right. That I think one of the reasons because Lisa is also participated in Arab Fashion Week last year.
Okay.
So from there they saw the collections and Lisa Ju brand in general. So then I think that's probably the easier way to get to know Lisa Ju brand. And then from there I think they interested and they talk to us.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's very easy, but it's not, because there's so many designers from around the world.
True.
Yeah,
So,
right.
I want to ask both of you this. Well, I'm going to start with Ray. Obviously, this wasn't your first major international fashion show that you've at least attended, but this is definitely one of the biggest, as Caroline mentioned, that takes place annually around the world. How did New York Fashion Week compare for you to the others that you've attended to in the past? And how much more challenging was it this time around?
Right, wow. Okay, so I've been in Milan Fashion Week for another designer.
Okay.
And then I also attended the Arab Fashion Week twice, one for Lisa and one for the other designer, Hyun Chen. And then, yeah, it's also last year on April and October. And so this New York Fashion Week is, I would say it's more challenging because I just came there alone. Usually we have like a very big team, right? Like the video photographer and then you know, the sewing team, the assistants, and Lisa herself. But this time around, I just come alone.
All by yourself?
Challenging by myself, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been quite challenging. You need to set up everything, but I just need to remind myself that I just need to stay focused on that, and then just to give the best impression possible for the audience and for the organizer. So yeah, it's pretty challenging for this New York Fashion Week.
Pretty challenging.
And how about you, Lisa? How do you see New York Fashion Week in comparison to other fashion weeks that you have been a part of before in the past?
I can compare Arab and New York is very different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so very different, but it's also worth the effort.
But if I'm a designer, I want to be in New York Fashion Week.
You want to be
That'll be like, that's it. That's
top
it for
level,
me.
top
Okay,
tier.
my dream has come true.
Yeah. So let's talk about your design. I mean, if I see your Lisa Ju official Instagram account now, I mean, her collections are so amazing, especially the ones on the New York Fashion Week. This deconstructed one, the sequin bodycon floor and all that. So let's talk about your Lisa Ju brand. Can you tell us more about that?
Ray, maybe it's your turn.
Oh, okay, Ray. Maybe you know better.
For PR side, okay. I think Lisa Ju design is more like feminine, as you can see, and then more dreamy kind of style that she got, and it's more formal. It's more like evening wear, and also I think Lisa started her brand with a bridal concept at first, but then it's extended to like evening gown and more into like very feminine, but yet it's very glamorous, as you can see, as random as possible.
As random as possible.
I love that.
That has to be a word in the fashion, right?
Yes. It's
in
a Bible fashion now, Rencham.
Rencham.
I want to ask you guys also, it seems that Lisa is already having her DNA and her character itself. But as we know that every year, there's always a change of trends and whatnot. So let's go to you first, Lisa. I mean, you already have your DNA and your character, the way that you like to have your brand and your style. Do you follow the trend or you follow instinctively what you feel like you want to create?
First, maybe I still to following the trend, but at the same time, I
innovate more.
Yes.
Okay. So are we going to see more of a different, because like as Ali has mentioned, I mean, we've seen a lot of beautiful dresses, but they're also a very deconstructed one and whatnot. So you're playing a lot of, versatility here, even though it's a ball gown, it's very elegant and whatnot, but you have different kind of looks and whatnot. How do you foresee yourself with Lisa Ju brand in the future? Are you going to keep it to where it is right now, or you think that you have other visionary towards the future for your brand?
That's very promising.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll keep it that way. I think, Lisa.
Or maybe Ray can also help. I mean, you're the public relation. I'm pretty sure Lisa would always convey with you like her plans and whatnot. What do you think, Ray?
To do the talking.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think for Lisa brand, I think we just keep what it is right now. We are developing more, more trendy, or we are tap into the trend,
Right.
but also still keep the DNA of Lisa Ju brand, which is very glam, very feminine, and very glamorous.
And I can really
Yeah.
see you guys in the Paris Haute Couture Fashion Week, by the way, if you're still keeping to this style and trend right now.
Yeah. So we do know that along with Lisa Ju, there are many local fashion brands that are becoming more popular, more recognizable on an international stage. So from either or both of you, what do you think about this latest trend? Are we on the level to be able to compete internationally going forward?
Maybe Ray can go first?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ray.
I can go first. Okay, I think there's a lot of local designers that is very good in terms of the quality of the products and the design itself. So that I believe they can actually compete with other international designers. What we need is actually the support from the government because.
Right.
For now, like Lisa Ju itself, we are there because we got the invitation, right? And also all the expenses, the cost, and everything. We have no sponsors at this time around, like for the New York Fashion Week. So we just go there by our, our
Own expenses.
Our own expenses, right? True. And then, I think it will be better if we have a lot of, the support, especially from the government, because we believe that it's also impactful for the nation, economic things maybe.
Yeah.
But I think it will be help.
I completely agree.
Can we have an applause
Yeah.
for Lisa? All expenses.
Yeah. No, but I completely agree because now we're seeing more and more sponsors willing to put up any sort of expenses in order to feature Indonesian designers.
Yes,
But not only that, with any sort of government involvement, there is a give and take as well because this exposure exposes our country. And
True.
designers like Lisa are bringing
Batik.
traditional fabrics, so people are more who aren't familiar with our culture and our traditions and our designs will be introduced to them at these sorts of events.
Hopefully the government listens to our conversation here. So you've mentioned what you wish in terms of Indonesian fashion and the support for Indonesian fashion designers. And what about what you wish, Lisa Ju? I mean, you don't talk much, but you talk through your designs.
Yes.
So we want to hear from you again. Do you want perhaps your clothes or your designs to be put on some Hollywood movies, for example, like Tex Saverio with what is it called, the movie?
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, yes. Or maybe something else do you wish to see in the coming future?
My coming future is it's very hard question.
You know what?
Obviously, we want to be in the movie, of course.
Yeah.
And the Hollywood world, probably,
Definitely, we're gonna see a lot of actresses going to Oscars, red carpet with Lisa Ju on them.
That's gonna be great.
Definitely,
Agree.
Lisa. Oh my
All
God.
right.
How about you, Ray? What do you think is up next for Lisa Ju? I mean, it doesn't get much bigger than the New York Fashion Week, but what have you guys got planned ahead? I mean, the year is still young.
Yeah, I think we done with our Fashion Week and then the New York Fashion Week. But the next destination probably we're going to focus on our local market.
Great.
So it's definitely the Jakarta Fashion Week. So that will be our goal, the best one in Indonesia. I think we are always looking at the Jakarta Fashion Week. We are preparing our new collection for the show there. And then, we're just maintaining what we have right now. And then in terms of, the awareness of the brand and also we also got a lot of publication through social media. There's a lot of media coverage that we had. And then also we got a support from Bapak Sandiaga Uno. He just recorded his video for us. We're going to put it on our Instagram.
Great.
That's great.
And you know what? Just to say this, Raynald, because I know as a public relation, you also work very hard to kind of introduce all your designers under your umbrella, not only to the Indonesian market, but to the market in the fashion industry, the whole world. So, you know, you're doing a great job of that, Ray. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to you, Lisa Ju. You are awesome. New York Fashion Week, next Paris Fashion Week and more.
Keep up the good work, and thank you for representing us Indonesians in such a big platform in such a wonderful way.
That's right. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Ray. You guys are so
Stay renchem as possible, okay?
Stay renchem, guys. Stay renchem. I'm going to start using that word from now on, by the way. So, not only introducing, like we've seen Indonesian designers kind of introducing their designs internationally, but now you're seeing things like even the names.
Yeah.
Like using a French part of the name, but then slipping in not just an Indonesian word, but a dialect, because that is Sundanese, by the way. I know because I was born in Bandung, but I don't know any Sundanese. But I know as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that is Sundanese, right? Because that's that distinct way to say it.
We're very familiar with Oud Kecil, for example.
Yes.
So this is renchem.
Right. Why can't the Europeans be just as familiar with glitter?
And I'm really also very amazed with Ray, because again, he's a public relation, bringing Indonesian designer. Usually there's public relation from abroad. They would take this specific designers from Asian, part of Asia or Southeast Asian region under their umbrella. But now Ray is working, and he has a lot of work because he has to publicize, he has to go to the media, he has to go to the committees and whatnot, trying to sell the designers, you know, and trying to sell the committee, this is the designer, and he's equipped to be a part of the fashion.
Right. And by the way, with no team there, that means he has to do the sewing. And
he's a part of everything.
So he said he set it up for you know, for the New York Fashion Week for Lisa Ju officials. So a lot of work, and perhaps Carolyn Rahmat will be there. Ray helping.
Amen to that.
CS makes it to NYFW. That's a lot of letters.
You guys are coming with me, by the way.
Yay!